Hey guys, welcome back to Unpacking. We are in the stage where our lady is moving in with her boyfriend, and they're very cute. So I guess we're just organizing their apartment together. The cookie jar, still with us. That cookie jar better go all the way to the end. That's all I can say. I wish there was more space for like little utensils like these. Oh well. I can stay this here. I'm not super trying to organize this little drawer. Honestly, it is what it is. It's all gonna get messed around once they start using it anyway. Sugar here. But yeah, this level made me think about, like, growing up and getting to know people. Getting to know people is so awkward and weird and hard. Because, like, where do you start? You can start with, like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? Those are easy. I know mine. My favorite color is green. Favorite animal, seahorses. But then you get to the hard stuff, like, what's your favorite movie? I don't know anyone that can answer that question. I'm a grown adult. I don't know a single person that can answer that question without, Because for me, it's like I've never seen a movie before. I have no clue what my favorite movie is. I don't even know a movie that I like. I watch movies all the time, and it's like, as soon as I watch them, gone. Delete. It's gone. I'm like, man. Actually, I tried to make a note in my phone. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Give me that spoon back. Anyway, I tried to make a note in my phone just in case I ever had to meet someone new. And I tried to figure out, what is my favorite movie? What's my favorite song? What's my favorite book? I don't know. I have no clue. And I love to read. I actually can't remember the last time I actually got to read a book. I don't have a lot of free time. I have to, like, force free time for the games. But, man, I need to decompress sometimes. I don't know what I would do. Like, playing games is my only hobby right now. But yeah, like, I've seen a lot of movies. I know I like a lot of them. Do I know what they are? No. I can't even think right now of a movie I've seen. Yeah, Bruce Almighty. I've seen that. That's the only movie I know. I know my favorite movie genre, which is horror movies, but, anything psychological thriller, I like that. Ah, man, why did he put all of his junk in this drawer? I get the top drawer every time. Let's just move that. Honestly, goodbye, sir. Any little snail rolls up here? Bye. This is mine. How many? There's 4? Okay, yeah, these ones are empty. There's no reason why he can't use these ones. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't had to get to know anyone in so long. I don't know what I would do. I'm like studying for just in case I ever meet a new person. It's crazy. Don't know what my favorite song. I listen to music every day. Do not know what my favorite song is. Couldn't tell ya. Okay, what's this? There's a picture of underwear. Tidy Whitey's tidied up his underwear drawer. Yes, correct. Because he gets the... 1 second. There we go again. Yeah, sorry about my dogs. My little goblins. They start acting crazy as soon as they hear me talking. I gave them lunch, took them out on a walk. Everything's cool, everyone's chill. I come in and sit down and start talking, and they freak out. I don't know what it is about them. They have toys, they have beds. Right now, though, we are staying in my friend's garage. they were kind enough to let me stay with them for a while I'm getting my stuff together to move, which will be in a couple of days actually. So I'm trying to put up a few videos so that I can work on getting everything settled in the new state. I'm staying in the garage right now. I don't sleep in here, but most of my time I spend in here because my dogs are in here. It's very temperature controlled. They're comfortable. They're spoiled. Heathen demons. But, ooh, my piggy. And it's got a little scratch. Oh no, it's wearing out. No, nothing can happen to my piggy. I was waiting to see if my dog would stop. I think he did. Oh. But yeah, pretty soon in a few days, I will not be working out of this garage anymore. So I will actually be able to separate myself from my dogs when I'm filming. But, you know, I still want to post my videos. I still want to play. You know, I gotta have something other than work in my life, honestly. And I'm playing these videos for documentation. I just want to prove to myself that I can play games and I can get better and improve. I'm horrible at games. I'll say it. Like, I am the noobest noob that ever noobed, and I don't want to be that, you know. Self-improvement all 2026. I don't want to be that. I want to be good. I want to actually not be afraid to play the games that I like and not feel like, oh, there's no point in playing. I'm just gonna lose or die 100 times. Like, you gotta, sometimes you have to die. Sometimes you just have to die 100 times and eventually you'll get the strat down. And you'll be on the next level before you know it. I keep trying to convince myself that, I know I'm playing all these little easy games, but I like them. They're chill. Where can I put this? Why is it that? Why does it look like that? Like, horizontal. I don't 100%. Oh, if I close it? I don't know how to flip this. Right clicking. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to document that I can be good at games. And then I can't even hang a diploma. Does it need to go in a drawer? Or a shelf? Probably a shelf, right? Let's put that under then. More hangers. Always good. We finally got that down. I'm gonna move this. This is a little picture scrapbook, I think. I wonder if I can stack that, if it's not gonna be like oh, sorry, you can't put that there. Alright, we'll go back in there. I'm gonna see if I can tuck the ties away in here. This hat, does she still work there? Dedicated, or she's just keeping the hat because it's cute. That's dedication. I think the longest I've stayed at a job is like a couple months past a year. I need to think. Oh no, you know what? I actually, I'm like, what have I been doing with all this time if that's true? I've been working a long time. But my previous job that I was working at before I started working from home, I was with them for years. I want to say at least a couple of years, maybe 3 years. Yeah, 2021 I started, and then I took off for about 6 months. So yeah, what year is it? 2026? Yeah, maybe like 4 or 5 years I was with them. That's pretty cool. I only left just really out of convenience. I wanted to work from home. Actually, I don't have a car right now. A big factor in me wanting to work from home was the fact that I was struggling to actually get a car or have one. So together so he knows which ones not to use. But anyway, so I had a car, but I got it from this really sketchy dealership. This goes in the kitchen. What am I thinking? This is a drawing pad. This should go in the bedroom. This is what happens. This is what happens when I don't pay attention. Oh, maybe there's like a computer room. No. Okay. Let's put it not there. Let's just put it there for now. I'll come back and organize this room. Let's just get everything out of the box, honestly, as much as we can. But yeah, so I had a car, and I got it from this really sketchy dealership. I won't say the name, but it is one that's actually in a lot of states, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm just gonna actually take that back. I don't know how many states it's in. But it's not like a major dealership, but it is a dealership that had commercials. But anyway, I got the car. Everything was cool. I had the car for less than a month. And the engine blew. Like, I was getting ready to move from Virginia to Georgia, which is where I am now and where I'm moving away from. I'm going to Florida. However, I take it to the dealership. Can't remember exactly why. I don't remember if there was a problem with the vehicle and that's why I took it. Or if oh no, okay. So yeah, I was gonna make a long drive, obviously. So I wanted to get an oil change and just make sure everything was good before I left. It's a really good job that I did because got to the dealership. They're like, oh yeah, no worries, like we'll have it done in like 30 minutes, just have a seat in the waiting room, we'll be right out. Very cool. Then I'm sitting in the waiting room. It's taking a lot longer than it should be, right? Oh, he's got a cool toothbrush. He's got to get me one too. It's taking a lot longer, and then they're like, oh hey, you know, the service manager wants to speak with you, like just come back to his office and he'll meet you. So I go and I sit, and he brings this cup of oil for my engine, I guess. It was full of coolant though, and I don't know if you know this, but that's not good. So basically finding out that my engine is just totally done for. So they're like, okay, just put off your trip. We'll go ahead and replace the engine and we'll have you come pick up the car. Okay, cool. I wait a month. And I am calling. I'm like, hello, like, you have my car? Like, I need that car. Like, I shouldn't live in this state anymore. Please. They don't answer my calls, don't return any of my voicemails or anything. So I ended up going up there. And they're like, okay, fine. Here's your card, take it. I'm like, okay. I get on the road, start driving, and find out the oil is just pouring out of my vehicle. I barely made it off the lot. The engine is being held together with duct tape. Okay? And I used my last down payment. Like, everything I had saved, I used as a down payment on that car. And I was so excited. It was so cute. It was a white SUV. Like, I was like, yes, I feel like a mom. I'm not a mom, but, you know when you feel like grown up, you know? I felt like a real adult. Just for it to be snatched away from me. And eventually, like, you know, the car had so many problems. Like, it never got fixed, really. So I let them come take it. We struck a deal where they would come get the car and we would just act like it never happened. Because I was making complaints. I was, you know, it's upsetting. Like, you know, it's a lot of money. And it didn't come buy all that money easily, you know, and I haven't been able to come up with it since to get a new car. Like, I'm renting a moving truck and driving that bad boy the next state down. Not for any particular reason. I mean, I love... Oh, there's space down here, and this book is smaller, so I'm gonna move it up front. Where I'm going, it's near water, which I like that. Before I moved here to Georgia, I was living at the beach, which I love. I was born in Hawaii, in Oahu, and I've always had a thing for the beach, even though, if you watch my Subnautica videos, I am terrified of the ocean. I'm scared of it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I grew up in the ocean, and I'm scared of it. I don't want any part of that. Let's see. So I'm gonna put all those games together. Chicky. Her chicken collection is growing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But, yeah, I lived at the beach, like, walking distance, where I could literally just get off work, go home, and walk down to the beach. Or on my days off, I would just walk to the beach and go to sleep. Hang out. Put my feet in the ocean, be paranoid about sharks, and walk home and have a nice day. But yeah, then I moved to Georgia and haven't seen water. Just kidding. I know there's water around here, but I don't live near any of it. I'm hours away from any source of water at the moment. I know I'm gonna have to move these books. I'm just trying to get the box unpacked. I want to see what I'm working with so I know what I have space for. I feel like I want to do these. So jackets in the back. This is jacket? I can't remember. Looks like a sweater. Unfold. Unfold. No, forget it. You know, I think I'm trying a little too hard. I do want to put this jacket here. But yeah, like I was saying, I miss living near the water. I love being near water. That's it. Like, I'll put my toes in. Okay. I'm more brave in water if... See, look, the way that I'm holding this does not look like a koala at all. It looks like a gray platypus to me. But, no, it's a magnet, and it's cute. But, yeah. I am brave in the water if I'm not by myself. Like, I need a full team of people around me if I'm gonna be in the ocean. And recently, even, not recently, I want to say recently as in, like, within the last 10 years, I've gone boogie boarding. And I've gone in the ocean. Like, I told a story about the sea lion. What is this, a laptop on top of the fridge? Can I just set it somewhere for now? Yeah, when I was in the ocean with the sea lion, like that, I think about that and I can't breathe. So dramatic, but yeah, when I think about how close I was to that giant animal, and I'm an animal lover, you know, I worked in an animal hospital. I've always loved animals my whole life. I've got a bunch of animals. But man, just knowing that big giant animal in the sea was so close to me. Like, land animals, I don't even care how big they are. I love them. But sea, like gigantic sea animals, all sea animals, but especially the gigantic ones, just scare me so bad. Like, I know they have an advantage over me, you know? If they want to do something, I can do nothing about it. And that's just that. But anyway, I shift topics like nobody's business. But yeah, I'm moving close to the water again. I'm going to be close to some lakes. Not super close to the coast. I think I'll be like an hour's drive away from the actual ocean. But there's a bunch of like lakes near where I'm going. And I'm excited. I just want to spend time outside. Like be in the sun. Like walk around. Play with my dogs. There's going to be a big yard where I'm going. So I'm No, it's just a rental, but one of these days I'll own a home. We all will. I believe in us. One of these days, like, it's going to work out. Where can I put this colander? I'm really about to put it in the fridge. What's this? Coffee beans. Scoot over. Paper towels. You can stay. But scoot over. Everything already looks so set up there. This is a huge problem for me. Like, I could never move in somewhere where someone's already established, because I'll be like, man, like, just keep all my junk in a box. I'll just go through it when I need it. I hate that. Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have my own space again. I'm excited to not be in a garage all the time. Again, I don't sleep in the garage, but my dogs have to stay in here just out of respect for their cats and their cats', comfort and safety in their own home. So I spend a lot of time in the garage with my dogs because they're bad, but they're my babies, and I don't want them to be alone. And also, my dog, his name is Iggy, named after the JoJo. He is a huge mama's boy. It's probably a bad habit that I need to break, but he wants to be with me 24/7, and it is bad because when I leave, he cries. Like, he just cannot handle it. Separation anxiety. So I try to work on that with him, like, crate training him, give him a little place to have his own. Oh, they're gonna have a problem with all this stuff. No. You want this in the bedroom? Oh yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot to move the shoes. I'll be honest. I just forgot about them. In this, I forgot about that diploma too. But yeah, he does not like to be away from me whatsoever. And I've had him since he was, let's see, like, he was born in November 2024. I think I got him in February 25. So he was like 3 months old. What if I put it in the bathroom? Oh my god. Maybe that's my only choice. Who knows? But yeah, he's super attached to me. Like, he went everywhere with me for a while because I just wasn't in the position to leave him at home alone, and I wasn't working from home at that point. So he was, I might have to put this in the bathroom. That would be so hilarious if they had no problem with that. They do. Okay. Cool beans. Glad you have a problem with all that. And they have a problem with the bamboo. Where's the bamboo supposed to be? In here? How's that? Okay, they gotta lighten up on me, because there is clearly not enough space for all this junk. Okay, that's fine. I wish I could put this on the wall. This is the book too. But yeah, I try to, give him his crate, so he's got his little area that's his own. And he can go in there whenever he feels like he needs his a little alone time, his little puppy alone time. Yeah, so he can feel more secure, like, where he's not, like, feeling so out in the open when I'm not with him. Oh man, where could this possibly belong? Up here? All these drawing supplies, art supplies. Where could I put them? Maybe I can put them here. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because I don't want him to be under distress. I don't want him to feel like he can't operate if I'm not right there. He's not sitting in my lap. But yeah, when I first got him, I did have to take him pretty much everywhere with me. Like, always on my lap in the car, or always in my arms, or if I had to go somewhere, I would. God, yeah, I had to take him inside with me when I would go shopping and stuff, so I just stopped going out to shop. Now I don't leave the house because I don't super duper have a choice. Everything I do is at home, and I would love, I'd love to have a car and go out. Not that I could probably afford the gas right now anyway, like, unfortunately, that's not something I'm worried about. All the other prices are sky high, but I'm not buying any gas, so at least that's something, right? Another thing that's really good, though, about me not having a car is, I can't go to Marshalls and TJ Maxx, which is good. It's helping me out because if I could, I would be there all the time. I have a thing for shopping, but I don't have money for shopping, so I don't shop. 1 second. But yeah. Let's see. I wish I could stack this knife. Where is this gonna go? In here? No. Okay. Can I scooch up some of this stuff? Okay, I think if I scoot, yeah, there we go. So that fits. There's that. This guy. What am I gonna do? Shove it under the bed? Heck yeah. That was a common cleaning tactic for me when I was a kid. Like, I just had so many toys and just so much junk that I wasn't paying attention to. Shove it in my closet. Shove it under the bed. What? It's just gonna be on the table. Okay. It likes all that. Okay. That's normal living. Okay, now I have to find a place for this stack of books. Here? No. What doesn't it like about that? Oh, that's cool. I can put that there. And then these guys can go... Alright. Back again and to the living room. The strong pad. Where is this drawing pad? Is that... No. I was so hopeful. Like, yeah, that's just gonna be totally fine. They're so weird about, like, what you can stack. So I'll put this here again. Can I put it under the bed? No. Here, no. In the bathroom? No. I didn't think that. I'm just kidding. Can't go up there. Can't be on the counter. What the heck? Where does it go? On the shelf? One of these. On the couch? On the floor? And here? Oh my gosh. What am I gonna move? I guess I can move these. Oh, Blinky, you go here. What can I do? There's no way. I'm just gonna be stuck on this one item. There's no way. I've tried everything, okay? Can I put it in a drawer? Just go away. You're a hobby, don't have time for you. Under the sink. In the shower. No, where the heck does this go? Maybe I didn't try the closet. Let's see. Nope. Alright, put that down. Okay, it's fine with that. I'll take it. Can I get the purse back there? Move. I wish it would just go behind the clothes. Where's this hat gonna go? Oops. In here, right? In the drawer. No. Just close that, close that. This is crazy. Close that. Can I put it on a hook? No. Kitchen, no. Here? I have these books just like laying here. And they could... Oh, they won't stand up because they're not up against something, I think. Let's do that and... No? How is that wrong, too? I want to move the beetle off the speaker so it doesn't get scared if we watch something. This is too real. Like, where do I put anything? Can the piggy wear it? Look how cute! Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, so move the hat. I mean, move the pad, move the hat. Why can't this go behind the clothes? Like, I want to know that so bad. Okay, if I restock these this way. Turn it. Oh, no. Why is it so picky? Oh! Okay, I could have put that underneath the bed too. That's cool. Rock on. I want to see what these... Oh, are these just the pictures? Barely managed to fit myself in here. Yeah, that's so true. Because I did it. I did all that work. Let's see. Oh, these are stickers. Cute. Oh, I missed all of these. Independence. 12. Electrical hat. Oh, I'm glad I missed that. What the heck? Okay, so I have to get these stickers. Nice. Okay, well that was a fun level. A little stressful at the end there. I didn't think I would find everything. But they're kind of lax and not lax at the same time. They're like, I can just shove that on the floor, but can't put the drawing pad in the living room. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, thanks for being here. This episode was fun. I'm excited to play more. I wonder what the next one is gonna be. Are they getting married? Yeah, couldn't wait to find out. See you guys soon. Bye.